All right. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. I got to warn you, this is going to be a weird one. I've been up all night working on this video for today, and it's going to get real tired. It's going to get real tired on the stream today. Also, my goodness, what's happening to my lighting? Also, I realized that the Jessica Fletcher sticker was misplaced, and when I tried to fix it, I made it even worse. So anyway, that's the kind of day it's been so far. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're going to do a little stream today, and then we're going to watch my new video, and we're going to have a great time. I'm so happy to see you all here. We've got so many folks joining already. Look at this. This is incredible. Benjamin is here. Hello. And Jet Screamer. H. Chris. Hi. Sim is here. Is reminding me to go to the farmer's market. Always. I'm always at the farmer's market in my soul. Hello. Jessica Fletcher is the secret killer. You're absolutely correct about that. There's a lot of theories about Jessica's murder. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better lighting. There's a lot of theories about Jessica's murderous past. I wanted to do this is many years ago. When I lived in Los Angeles, I had a friend who I would kick around this idea of doing like a Murder, She Wrote reboot where it's Jessica's like niece or something, like one of her great grandnieces. I don't even know if grandnieces are a thing. Does that exist? I don't know. It doesn't matter. And her grandniece discovers this like cache of documents in the attic. Like it's a confession. Like, here's how I killed everyone from her grand aunt. I don't think a grand aunt is a thing, but she discovers the confession, and then it's up to her to make right all the murders that her aunt caused. I don't know what that show would be exactly, but that was my fun little contribution to the discourse. Anyway, that friend who I kicked that idea around with is now like a top executive at Netflix. So I feel like I should go back to him and be like, "Hey, so about our idea." So what I was going to say, here's what's going on today. I've got a new video. It's about Murder, She Wrote. It's about Starsky and Hutch. It's about gay bars of the 1970s and 80s and how they completely transformed from one decade to the next. So we're gonna see at noon. My new video goes up, and we're just gonna hang out and spend some time together first, chat about all that stuff. Who do we have here? We've got Knit and Crochet Tiger. Hello to you, and Nevermore. Good evening. It's not evening. It's morning. Well, I guess it's always evening somewhere. Hello to Steven. Loves Angela Lansbury. I know, she's the best. She's just the best. Now, just to set some expectations here, we're also going to be talking about Starsky Hutch. It's not going to be just all Murder, She Wrote all the time. We're also so I knew nothing about Starsky, very little about Starsky and Hutch when I went into this. And I was shocked to discover, oh no, I actually kind of like this show. I thought this was going to be a macho heterosexual show. And it's sometimes that, but it's so much more. Yeah, so anyway, I got to get Jessica Fletcher mixed in with all these little stickers here. Steven is here. Videodrome is here. Hello to you. Jasper Miner, good morning. Rowan, hello to you. Michael Leonard. Oh, yes, and a lot of discussion about Pushing Up Roses. I'm all too aware of Pushing Up Roses. I said that like it's like, oh, no, what she's done to me. No, I'm very aware of Pushing Up Roses and enjoy her videos. RuPaul, or just RuPaul, hello. And Lapin Porokoira, hi to you. Jess Kramer, Sophie, and Amanda. I am running out of... It's true. Like, I don't know. I got to put that Jessica in here someplace. But the problem is I've run into this weird... OBS bug where when I start to I've got so many images in, maybe that's why, that when I start, now when I add them, they all move around weirdly. So let's see if I can put Jessica into this little scene. Stickers. Where did she go? Literally, where is she? Okay. Yeah. So here's I think I may have reached the limit of how many little friends I can have next to me on the screen, because when I try to add her, just literally nothing happens. Let's see. Oh, wait. Here she's now. There we go. I just have to add her as a separate thing. We're going to slide her on over here. Maybe put her like back here and then move her back in the layers a little bit there. Oh, I like that. She's just kind of peeking. She's just giving us a little peek there. That looks good. Perfect. Anyway, hello. Look at all these people together. Imagine if this was your D&D party. Videodrome started trying to watch Bewitched, but they forced... Oh, no, they've got ads on Bewitched. Boo. Well, I hope they're period appropriate, like they're ads from the 60s and 70s. Oh, Lauren Braswell's here. I want to tell you videos are everything. Thank you so much. I am so glad to hear that. Nick Crochet Tiger, did you see the videos that Alexander Siddiq and Andrew Robinson did where they read fanfic about Bashir and Garrick many years later? Yes. Did you see my video about Garrick and Bashir? Because that's what my video's about. Magic Mike is here. Hello. Jessica's joined. Yes, here she is. We've got her at last. Tara loves the music. Grooving in my bathroom right now. Glad to hear that. And oh my gosh, I didn't realize how far behind I am on the chat. Hold on. Let me try to get catched up here. If you're just joining, hello, we're going to be watching my new Murder, She Wrote / Starsky and Hutch, that's hard to say, / gay bar murder mystery video in just a little bit at noon. And I have been up all night getting it finished, so I'm a little weird. Hello to Tara Meisner. Hello, glad you could join my first live stream. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're here. Paul Adler. Hello. I'm glad you're doing Murder, She Wrote videos. May this be the first of many. I would love that, but the thing is she never has any gay characters on that show. I say it like it's not Jessica's fault, but they never have gay characters on that show, which is something we're actually going to be talking about, like the weird absence. She does. There's one episode that has... I'm just saying she like the show, like it's a boat. Like I'm just gendering the show as she now. She does, meaning the show, have an episode with Doogie Howser. What's his name? Neil Patrick Harris is on an episode, but he's not playing gay. He's just. I think he's a delivery boy or something on that episode. Hello to Insect Warrior Jojo. My friend Miguel says hello. He follows you on Twitter. Hello to your friend Miguel and to you. Nails Chrysanthemum. Hi. I need all these stickers for my laptop cover. Oh my God. Should I do that? Should I make all these things? This is the most infringing thing I could possibly do. Should I make incredibly illegal laptop sticker covers? I just noticed I've got an extra Jessica sitting there. Hold on. There we go. Oh, grand aunt. Wait, grand niece is a thing. Grand aunt is the term. Okay. Fantastic. Wonderful. I've not seen Midsummer Murders, Deborah. I have heard that those are good, but oh my God, I have so much to watch. I have so much to watch. I can't watch everything. Captain Doom says Starsky Hutch was the best. Yeah, I was surprised. Like, it is adorably homoerotic, which is not a thing I thought existed, but apparently it is. It is a show that it's basically it's like a cop crime show, and it's about these two guys who go undercover all the time to solve crimes, and they got vibes. That's what I'll say. They got some real vibes. May we all have vibes in our lives. There's Columbo with Ruth Gordon playing a Jessica Fletcher-like character who kills her nephew-in-law out of revenge. Oh, what? That is amazing. I love that. I love that, Mr. T-Bone. Nails Chrysanthemum is in San Francisco, up early. Hello. Oh, and Bumble, hello, and thank you for the what do you call that thing? The rainbow. There it is. Thank you so much for the rainbow. Love to see the rainbow. Ah. Oh boy, Video Drum says the pictures were just a little smaller. Don't make me resize all these things. I just got them in place. Of course, Jessica's now using Frank Oz's bald head as camouflage. Yes. Oh, she's just like, she's snuck in there. You never know she's there. That's how she'll find you. Lawrence's car is amazing and so queer-coded that I can't believe I didn't put it together until your video on villains. Yeah, isn't he great? There's so many of those. So many characters who you're like, oh, wait, I see what's going on now. I just, like, slipped under the radar, but there it is. Chris Coleman's here. I love your channel. Thank you so much. Insect says, when you get into Starsky and Hutch, did they ever give you gay vibes? So much. Now, I haven't watched much, but yeah, so we're going to see it. We're going to talk about it in the new video that's happening in about 45 minutes. And hopefully, when this live stream ends, it'll just send you to my new video automatically, and we'll watch that at noon. But yeah, the gay vibes on that show are glorious and intense. And in fact, the actors talked about it afterwards. They acknowledged... just at least one of them, Paul Michael Glazer, who played Starsky, acknowledged just how gay that show was. And he has this great quote in an interview where he's like, I think we're all a little homosexual. And like, okay, great, cool. Thanks. Glad to hear it. Another YouTuber references Mercy wrote as musical theater MASH. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. Coffee mug that says coffee she brewed. Great. Ingy Bingy was thinking about gay destination towns like Provincetown and Ogunquit. Was wondering how they came to be. I thought that sounds like a topic for you. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I usually talk about like movies and TV and stuff. How do those gay enclaves happen in those small New England towns? And why isn't Cabot Cove one of them? Maybe it is. Oh, maybe yes, Mr. T-Bone. Are we sure it wasn't Jessica Fletcher's identical Irish cousin who caused all the murders? Love your channel, says Mohammed. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. Lappin recommends Miss Marple. Good one to watch. Jessica Fletcher, Angela Lansbury. I'm pointing the wrong way. Angela Lansbury played a Miss Marple. Miss Marple is Agatha Christie created a lot of like the contemporary murder mystery tropes that we all know and love today. She's an incredible writer. I have her book, but it's on the other room. I have a book of her short stories. I used to do Let's Reads over on Twitch where I would just read books aloud. And one of the things I read was Miss Marple Mysteries. Anyway, Angela Lansbury played a Miss Marple in a made-for-TV movie of The Mirror Cracked with, it's an incredible cast. Elizabeth Taylor's in that one. It's real good. Neil says, when are you going to do MASH? Hawkeye's so bi-coded. Interesting. There is a gay episode of MASH. It's not a lot of gay stuff in it, but there is one episode of MASH that kind of goes to that well. And the thing is, it's hard to talk about shows that only do coding. There needs to be a little bit more than the coding for me to be able to talk about it, because lots of things do coding. Wait, what am I doing? I just completely lost my train of thought. Okay. A lot of shows do coding. Sorry, I just completely forgot what I was saying in the middle of the sentence. But there's got to be a little bit more there for me to talk about, other than just being like, hey, that's kind of gay. I could do that with a lot of shows. Hey, that's kind of gay. The end. That's all I have to say. Let's see. Jason says, you showed the bonus content video you said wasn't ready, or the one you posted last night, which is great. Oh, wait. No, so, wait. Did I say one wasn't ready? When did I say one wasn't ready? Like, there definitely was one that wasn't ready. Jason Plord, lovely to see you. Thank you for popping by. Hello. Somebody was just asking me about the speakers in the. This is an extremely niche conversation, but somebody was just asking me about the speakers out in the courtyard, and if they are actually functional. And I don't think they are. They're hollow inside. I think anyway. There's a sculpture, an artistic piece out in the AIDS Memorial Walk near where I live, made of speakers, and I don't think it's actually functional speakers, but it'd be cool if they were. Anyway, hello, Jason. Jason worked on that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, anyway, so to answer your question, the bonus video is ready, and it is now up on Patreon. So if you want to see a bonus video where I talk about the homoerotic context of Starsky and Hutch, go check out my Patreon, patreon.com/MattBaum. Bonus video up right now, available for you to watch. Oh, yeah, I know, I did say, you're right. Okay, now I remember where I said it wasn't ready. In the early ad-free access, I said, like, bonus video will be ready tomorrow morning. And it is ready. Let me just double check, make sure it went live, but I'm pretty sure. Patreon.com/MattBaum. Bonus video should be up on my Patreon right now where I talk about Starsky and Hutch, and I talk a little bit about Charles Pierce and some drag. Yeah, there it is. The adorable homoeroticism of Starsky and Hutch. So you can watch it on my Patreon right now. Steven says the ones that somebody never heard of is Rosemary. Oh, Rosemary. I've watched Rosemary in Time. That's another good cozy mystery. I love a cozy mystery. Like the saying goes, Kate loves a mystery. And I'm Kate. I'm not really Kate. So in the 1970s, there was this other mystery show called Columbo. You've probably heard of that one. Very popular. And then they did a spin-off of that called Kate Loves a Mystery, starring Kate Mulgrew as Columbo's wife. The thing is it wasn't like fully authorized, like it wasn't illegal, but all the people who made Kate Loves a Mystery, they didn't have permission from the original Columbo people, and so it was just sort of like an unsanctioned Columbo spinoff that flopped. It was not good. We love Kate Mulgrew, but it wasn't a great show. And so then when Columbo came back to do TV movies a few years later, he has some line where he's like, there's some woman running around saying she's my wife. I don't know who she is. It's real good. It's real good. Anyway, thank you for the tip. Who is that from? Nicole, thank you so much. Would you cover King of the Hill? There are some good King of the Hill episodes. I should do that one. Yeah, there's a gay dad episode, and there's one that's interesting in that there's a character who, by today's standards, is difficult to identify whether they are trans or gay or non-binary or somewhere in between, because the terminology in the 90s was just not quite locked in. So it's hard. It's sometimes hard to look back at those shows like King of the Hill, which I love that suggestion. It's hard to look back at shows like King of the Hill and even further back to like All in the Family and be like, oh yes, a trans woman, because that terminology just didn't exist. And what terminology did exist was often misused. Anyway, so King of the Hill has some really interesting episodes there. What else we got here? Oh, Morgan Sidé recommends Poirot. Poirot's a good one. Who's your favorite Poirot? Going back several live streams, Angela Lansbury was also... Oh, Mommy Fortuna and The Last Unicorn. Nathan Smith says yes. Oh my God, Last Unicorn. We'll never stop talking about The Last Unicorn. I love it. Emily just got here. Hawkeye's totally bi-coded, especially with Trapper. Holly says, if you do any MASH, I'm thrilled. All right. It's on my list to talk about MASH. Oh yeah, Insect Warrior JoJo's. You know, Angela Lansbury married, but her husband was gay. Yeah. She was very young. I think she was like 19 when she married her first husband. And then it didn't last. I think it lasted less than a year, because he was gay, and they remained friends until he passed away. Oh boy. I don't know if you can hear it, but the Ode to Joy music just kicked in. There, I'll bring it up a little bit. Oh, there it is. This is a classy live stream now. Miguel is here. Love the Richard Hunt episode. Thank you so much. And Jason says they are non-functioning speakers, representing sound rather than being sound. I had a feeling. Like, people live there. I don't think they love having like a constant sound machine outside their homes. Robert says, controversial. Agnes Moorehead was a lesbian. Was she? We don't know. It's hard to say. She never talked about it. She was quite religious, Agnes Moorehead, who played Endora on Bewitched. There were a lot of rumors, and what's his name? Paul Lind described her, quote, one of the great Hollywood dykes is how he talked about her, which Paul. But I don't know if it's true because it's not exactly the most, I don't know, consider the source on that one, Paul. I don't know if it's actually true. It's a great rumor, though. 6 feet. Oh, yeah. Lap and 6 feet under reason, but there's definitely LGBT representation. There's a same-sex couple in that. We talked about 6 feet under on my most recent episode of The Sewers of Paris, my podcast where I talk to the fantastic Scott, host of the podcast Movies That Made Us Gay. We talked about 6 feet under and that gay couple on that show. Oh, yeah. The episode where Kaneki does drag. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about. Charles. Oh, Jason, you're so kind. You're so much amazing kind. I'm amazed you can keep track of it all. I am too. I'm amazed every day that I'm able to get out of bed. But you know, that's that's the life we lead these days. I have not Masquerade. I've not seen Adventure Time. I watched the first few episodes of that, and then it just kind of fell off on Adventure Time, so I didn't quite get there. Peter Falk didn't want the show. He was never on it. She would be emptying his ashtrays. Oh, the wife, Kate Columbo's wife. They had her emptying his ashtrays? Oh, yeah, Lord Robotnik. I saw the parody character in Final Fantasy of Columbo. It's like Colundo, right? The Columbo-esque character in Final Fantasy. It's so bizarre. Here's Colundo. Oh, Marcy, thank you so much for the tip. Look at that unicorn. I didn't know that was an option. Yay. Oh, that's very good. Jenny's reading a collection of noirs right now. Ooh. When are they from? Like, are they like pulpy 40s noirs, or are they more contemporary? Episode with Bobby being a big male fashion model. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that one existed. That's an interesting topic. Bobby's performance of gender. I don't think Bobby's gender is ever actually questioned, but Bobby's performance of gender is interesting on King of the Hill. Tara says, can you do Third Rock from the Sun? That's another one that I got on my list. It's interesting. There is an episode where the Sally character, played by the fantastic Kristen Johnson, is mistaken for a drag queen. It's kind of a good episode. And then there's another one. Dick Goes to Hollywood, I think is the name of the episode, where there's a misunderstanding and Dick, the main character Dick, played by I've forgotten his name. The guy from What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Anyway, that guy. Is it What's Eating Gilbert Grape? No, it's anyway, it doesn't matter. They go to what they think is an alien bar, but it's a gay bar. So they never even realize they're in a different kind of bar than what they think. Anyway, it's a gay bar is analogous for alien bar. The first time you see Murdered by Death, you get some of the biggest laughs ever. Oh yeah, Murdered by Death is great. I love that one. TV adaptations of Baby Jane with a drag show featuring prominently, says James Polk. That doesn't surprise me at all. There's some of those are like, if you want to do like licensed versions of, I think, Steel Magnolias and some other like plays like that, you're not allowed, like in the contract, you're not allowed to have like male actors playing the female roles, which, not super into that. Like, I don't know, like, gender forcing a play. I don't know, casting. I don't know about that. John Collins, thank you so much for the tip. That's so generous. Thank you. Your channel yourself are awesome. You make understanding cultures that maybe others don't understand yet feel comfortable and relatable. Thank you for your work. It is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so grateful. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Chat is scrolling faster than I can keep up with. Women these days that married gay men to help keep them image have a special place for me. I don't know why. It's true understanding on their part for me. Yeah, I mean, that's such a thing, like those lavender marriages where it's lesbians marrying gay men marrying lesbians. It's a real phenomenon. Like, that was a way that queer people protect themselves financially, protect themselves from like social stigma. But yeah, a real thing. Norman says, I have a training session via Zoom at 11:30, but we'll watch that and the Patreon bonuses later. Thanks as always for everything. You're very welcome. Thank you for popping by. Oh yeah, is that Taxi Kaneki drag? No, Kaneki's from Greece, but Taxi, I do want to talk about Taxi at some point because they do have a bisexual character, one of the very few bisexual characters on television. Mama Hanny said, recommends Brothers 70s gay comedy. It was actually 80s, and I do talk about that one in the video that you're going to see at noon. We talk briefly. I talk about Brothers and how that show was going to be, I think, on ABC. It was going to be on broadcast. And then something happened in 1980, and we will talk about it in the video. But there were a ton of gay shows in the late 70s, especially 77. And then something happened in 1980 that changed all of that. And like gay TV shows that were like, there's more and more and more gay TV shows. And then suddenly it just stopped, just ground to a halt. So why did that happen? We're going to talk about it in the video that you're going to see at noon. Insect Warrior says, do you know any gay horror icons? Oh, yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. It's a really gay horror movie. I have a video about that, so check out my Nightmare on Elm Street video for a little discussion about gay horror. Let's see. Oh, John Lithgow. Thank you. I'm so bad about names. John Lithgow is his name. Funny you mentioned that episode with Kristen Johnson was mistaken for drag queen. And on Mom, she plays a butch character that got out of jail. Is very hetero. Oh, so I haven't watched. Is the show Mom? I thought it was Mothers, but no, you're right. It's Mom is the name of the show, right? There is an incredible stage version of the play The Women that Kristen Johnson, and it's an amazing cast. It's Kristen Johnson, Cynthia Nixon, and Rue McClanahan, and Jennifer Tilly. Who else is in that one? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, what's her name from Legally Blonde, whose name I've forgotten, and the Mighty Wind. Oh, shoot, what's her name? Anyway, she's in White Lotus. Anyway, there's an incredible version of The Women on YouTube that you can watch with Kristen Johnson. She steals the gosh darn show. She's amazing. I cannot get enough Kristen Johnson. She's just fantastic. Jessica Rosenblood says that buddy is so cute. Is that your persona? Did you draw that? Love your videos. I did not draw that. The wonderful Orlando Fox drew that. And I don't know. I wouldn't say it's my persona. It's just a funny animal that I like to think of as an alternate version of me, and it represents who I am. But I don't know. I don't know if that means it's a persona. What's a persona? I've always wanted to see a movie about the gay couple who refused to play the studio's game and left Hollywood and went and got married. Ooh, Stephen Brody. That movie exists. It's called Straight Jacket. It was written and directed by Richard Day. Check out the movie Straight Jacket. Not the one with Joan... I almost said Joan Collins. Not the one... Definitely not the one with Joan Collins. Not the one with Joan Crawford. Straight Jacket, S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T, not S-T-R-A-I-T. Straight Jacket, 2006, maybe 2005 or so. But anyway, look at that movie, Straight Jacket. It's fantastic. By the same guy and some of the same actors who are in Girls Will Be Girls. Fantastic film. Nails says, I watched the hell out of Taxi. I don't remember a bi character. Must have flown over my head. Yeah, there's one episode. It's a bi character, and they go to a gay bar. It's great. King Pointless, yay! Thank you for the tip. Your Muppet vid legit made me cry. Oh, well, I mean, it is, yeah, it's an emotional... It's an emotional roller coaster when you read about Richard Hunt. He's just an amazing folk. Yep, that's English. He's an amazing folk. Charles II allowed women on stage. My distant cousin was husband to Mary Picks, one of the first female playwrights. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Game Hades as a bisexual main character presents Achilles and Patroclus as gay exes. Ah, I know. I want to see a Hades movie. I want to see a movie about those characters. I played Hades, and I didn't love how random it was. Like, I wanted to like build up my character a little more intentionally, but all the like abilities and power-ups, with the exception of some of them, like your weapons. But I just found the like stuff that you get assigned, it was a little too random for me. Holly says, wasn't Vincent Price bi? He absolutely was, according to his daughter. I've been researching that. I'm looking more into Vincent Price's life. There's a lot of like rumors about Vincent Price, like the things that Vincent Price did. And it's really hard to find primary sources. So I don't want to make a video about like, here's some rumors about Vincent Price. Maybe they're true. Like, I definitely don't want to do that video. So it basically more research required. Like, there's a great story, and I don't know if it's true, about Vincent Price, like going on TV to like, make fun of Anita Bryant. It's great. He's like, oh, Oscar Wilde. So Vincent Price was in a play about Oscar Wilde where he played Oscar Wilde. And somebody asks him about Anita Bryant, and he says something like, oh, yes, Oscar wrote a play about her, a woman of no importance, or a woman of little importance. No importance. And that story is out there about Vincent Price, but I haven't been able to confirm it. Like, when did he say that? Where? In what context? Vincent Price did appear on the Red Skelton show with Anita Bryant. Like, they were both guests on the same episode. So did he say it, like, in her presence? So anyway, there's a lot of, like, gossip, basically, about Vincent, the bi icon, according to his daughter. But there's not a lot of information, like actual confirmed information. Okay, let's see what else we're looking at here. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm sorry. There's an interesting phenomenon of late 90s slasher horror films written by gay screenwriters. Urban Legend, Scream, and Bride of Chucky. Oh yeah, Jennifer Coolidge. Thank you, Pika23. Bride of Chucky. Yes, with the gay gay screenwriter. Great screenwriter. Like I said, if you're just joining us right now, I was up literally all night working, putting the finishing touches on the video that we're about to watch today. So, pardon me for my spacey fatigue. I am literally in space. I'm literally in space. I don't remember the name of the show. It had a guy coming out to his dad, says Lappin, but dance. Coming out to his dad by dance. I mean, I'm sure that's very earnest. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard of. But I'm sure it's very sweet. Nail says, I love Straight Jacket. It's so hard to find. Not anymore. Just got a re-release from Strand Releasing. Go look. It just came out. I don't know if it's out on streaming, but I think it's out on Blu-ray. So I know Girls Will Be Girls just like literally this past June got re-released. I don't know if Straight Jacket did as well, but I actually don't tell Richard, but I actually prefer Straight Jacket to Girls Will Be Girls. I think his second movie is not that I think the first I like Girls Will Be Girls too, but I think Straight Jacket is a much sweeter, more heartfelt story. Oh, people explaining personas to me in the chat. Oh, thank you. That's very enlightening. Fright Night has several gay actors and crew. Oh, Fright Night. I haven't seen Fright Night. I know that one's super gay too. Didn't John Lithgow play a character who through self-discovery became a trans woman in the world? Yeah, it was The World According to Garp. Okay, it was The World According to Garp. I was right. Yes, John Lithgow, trans woman in World According to Garp. Good. It's a good portrayal. These days we'd be like, that role really should have been played by an actual, trans actor, trans woman actress. But John Lithgow's portrayal, pretty good. King Boilers has to go. You're a very special folk too. Thank you. We're all special folk here. Let's see. Oh, Lord Robotnik, a lot of queer coding in Batman. That's very. Oh my goodness. Him and Burt Ward, the Adam West Burt Ward pairing. Oh my stars. Those tight pants. Lee says, love your content as a straight man. You've played a big part in my enlightenment. Well, that's really rewarding. I'm really glad to hear. I am happy to hear that. I like knowing that straight folks like what I make too, because sometimes I worry, I'm like, am I only talking to the queers, which is totally fine. But, I'd like to, my videos to be seen by straight people as well. And I'm glad to, that they are. Charles D. recommending the Oscar Wilde biopic starring Stephen Fry on Hulu. It's great. Yeah. It's just Wilde is the title. Wilde. It's fantastic. Videodrum says Girls Will Be Girls. Is that the Jack Plotnick film? It is. Jack is indeed in that. Jack is fantastic in Girls Will Be Girls. He's also, yes, he is in Straight Jacket. It's just like, it's another like fantastic cast. Hold on. Straight Jack. I love the movie. I saw it at, Richard Day. I saw it at Frameline back when it premiered there. And, it's so fun. It's like, it's a parody of, Rock Hudson, Doris Day movies. It's a movie about what happened if Rock Hudson and Doris Day like actually happened. Like, what if their story happened in real life? Wait, what am I saying? That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I got confused. I got distracted by my own conversation in my head. What would happen if Rock Hudson, who's a gay closeted actor, and Doris Day, like, actually experienced one of the rom-com stories of their movies in real life. So it's about the movie Straight Jacket is about a closeted actor in 1950s-ish Hollywood who is almost outed, and then to cover up his gayness, they marry him to a studio, to a secretary working at the studio, and it's all the shenanigans that follow from that. It's very cute. So who's in that film? Jack Plotnick, of course. Oh, Veronica Cartwright's in that. Oh, she's fantastic. Veronica Cartwright. Ooh, amazing. Carrie Preston. Oh, of course, the fantastic Carrie Preston. I totally forgot. Who I believe is a bisexual actress. I think she just recently talked about being bisexual. You probably know her from Good Wife and The Good Fight. She's on True Blood as well. She's just great. She's great. Is she Michael Emerson's? Yeah, Michael Emerson's wife. Michael Emerson, who's in Straight Jacket, but he's you probably know him from Lost. Who was he on Lost? He was the creep. He was the creepy guy on Lost, whose name I can't remember. Ben. He was Ben Linus on Lost. Murder, She Wrote is the gayest thing on planet Earth, says Greg F. And my question, does it exist in the same universe as Starsky and Hutch? Why? It's a different, I'm going to say it's a different, I'd love it to exist in the same universe, but I think it's different. Definitely Murder, She Wrote, same universe as Mustachio. Oh no, what's his name? Oh, Burt Bacharach. Nope, that's not his name either. Oh shoot, what's his name? It's another mystery. It's not really a mystery show. It's kind of like a cop show. Shoot, and they have a crossover with Jessica Fletcher in like season 9 or something. Tough Guy Mustachio is what I'm going to say his name is. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm not, like, everyone's screaming at me in the chat for what his name is. Oh well. Let's see. Oh, Andre says, another straight person here. Yay, I'm glad to hear that. Nina's ace, but I'm here too. TJ is straight. I like your kind of, well, look at this. Look at all these straight people in the chat. Look, straight people are people too. I'm very glad to have you here. Mama says, recently a bi personage here. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Congratulations. I'm so happy to hear that. Vire in 1981. I'm straight. Enjoy both your video content and Sewers of Paris. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm so, like, that makes me so happy to hear. What's your favorite film that heterosexuals usually like, says Phil? Oh, that's an interesting question. I mean, I don't know. Star Wars? Do heterosexuals like Star Wars? I have no idea what heterosexuals like. Magnum PI. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Magnum PI. Tom Selleck, Magnum. That's it. Thank you so much. And Nina, thank you. I like that you spelled it out with spaces between the letters all in caps. And it just looks like you wrote Magnumpy. I know it's Magnum PI, but I want to believe that the show is called Magnumpy. Everyone's favorite murder mystery show, Magnumpy. Hamdan Al-Rassam says, do you think that the huge increase in gay representation has decreased the authenticity of the overall narratives? Netflix may have gone a bit too far. I don't know. Has it decreased the authenticity? If anything, I feel like it's increased it so that there are more opportunities to show different kinds of gay experiences or queer experiences. Insect says, we do video on, oh no, where's it? Oh yeah, video on Kids in the Hall. I'd love to do a video on Kids in the Hall, specifically Buddy. Oh my God, what a great, I'm actually going to write that down because I don't want to lose that idea. Buddy and anti-assimilationism. Because there you have, with Buddy Cole, with that character on Kids in the Hall, you have a character who is not interested at all in being like, oh, I got to fit in, I got to act straight, I got to pretend that, don't want to spook the horses, don't want to scare the straight people, got to be an acceptable queer, not his priority at all. And it's a really like empowering portrayal. Unfortunately, with Buddy, there is one of his first appearances is about race, and he has a take as a character. The character, I don't believe this is Scott Thompson speaking, of course, but the character has a take on race that is doesn't age particularly well. But I like a lot of other Buddy Cole stuff, so what are you gonna do? Tara says, Star Wars transcends all social lines. I believe that is true. Everybody likes Star Wars, except I wish they had more queer characters in it. Oh well. Jessica recommends Fast and Furious is also straights. Oh yeah, of course. Fast and Furious. I haven't seen any Fast and Furious, but like from what I hear, the new one is kind of campy, and I'm kind of interested in that. Lee says, who doesn't love Magnumpy? Oh, Magnumpy, our hero. Magnumpy will save us. Magnumpy. Anyway, did you watch the episode where Jessica gets courted by a young man? It's super cool. Oh no, I have not seen that one. Oh. That's an episode of Mary Tyler Moore as well. Mary Tyler Moore has an episode where there's like a very young man who's interested in her, and she's like, oh, this is awkward. I'm only ever calling it Magnumpy from now on, says Mama. Magnumpy. Have you named the rabbit yet? Oh, yeah. First name Fen, Phil. So the rabbit's first name is Fen, and I haven't decided on the last name. In fact, there were a bunch of names that I was considering. Do I still have that? Oh, yeah. There. Hold on. First name Fen, like full last name Fenric, and here it is. There we go. Here's some of the last names that we were considering for the rabbit: Bogmarsh, Bogbottom, Marshwallow, Buttonwillow, Twiggenberries, and Buttonhole. I think Buttonhole. I think Buttonhole's my favorite. Fenric Buttonhole. I think I like Buttonhole. So yeah, that's the update on the rabbit name. Dangerous says, wait, Jack was omnisexual. Which Jack? Jack who? All Jacks. All Jacks are omnisexual. He's a Jack of all sexes. Jack of all sex. That's my, That's my new bio. Jack of all sex. Goomba Fake says, hello from Brazil. I adore your channel. Oh my goodness. Hello to Brazil. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope we're all staying safe, frankly. This is another thing that makes me so happy. Like seeing like the folks who are like, I was going to say calling in. Everyone calling in. Everybody joining from all over the world. That makes me so happy. Patrick says, this old bear loves your content. I remember the old sitcoms where queer people were on special episodes. Keep making the videos. Thank you. Very special episodes. We love a very special episode. If we're willing to get another streaming service, I get Apple TV Plus for Schmigadoon. I've heard good things about that Schmigadoon. I mean, you got your Kristen Chenoweth and your Jenna. Oh no, what's her name? It's too early in the morning for me to be playing what's her name. You know, Jenna Maroney. That lady. Anyway, I'm glad to see her in anything. TikTok says, I'm a transsexual woman. TikTok Bunny says, I'm a transsexual woman. My non-binary partner, I love the channel. Yay! All genders, all sexual orientations, all everythings. Welcome on this channel. Jada says, +1 for buttonhole. Jet Screamer says, Alejandro Jodorowsky. A good. I feel like that one's taken. Mark Elise likes Button Willow. Lauren says, as a bisexual, it is an inclusive term. It has always meant more than one. Please stop saying Captain Jack wasn't just bisexual. Yeah, that's an area, like, I know that there's a lot of dispute about the usage. I mean, there you go. There's a perfect example of how terminology changes, because the word bisexual has meant many different things to many different people over the years. Neil says, I want to hear about you and your partner. How did you meet? How did we meet? Well, through friends. James, he's in the other room right now, but James and I met in college. We had mutual friends. He was aware of me before I was aware of him. Like, he would see me and be too shy to say anything. And he's very good at hiding. James is a good hider. He's very good at being neither seen nor heard, as evidenced by him not appearing on stream like ever. And so he would see me from a distance and not say anything. And then the way that we actually interacted for the first time was, this is very me. He wrote a script for this TV show that I was working on in college. And I found it. He submitted it to me. I found it in my bag, saw his name on it, didn't recognize his name. And so I called him to be like, hi, I don't know who you are, and I don't know why I have your script, but I found it in my stuff, and I really like your script. And then, so I left that message on his voicemail, and he got back in touch, and he was like, oh, yeah, actually, I work on the show that you produce. And I was like, oh, whoops. Okay. And so that's how we met. And then we hung out for a long time. We were friends, and he moved into the suite where we lived in college. And there came a point where I was like, I look forward to seeing this person every single day. Like, when I come home from work or come back from classes, I always hope that James is going to be there. And I was like, boy, he's just a really good friend, huh? And then there came a point where I was like, I actually remember the night. It was when it was snowing. We were in Brookline, Massachusetts. We went for a walk in the snow, and I had my camera with me, and it was James, and it was late night, and there was nobody else on the streets, and it was snowing, and the snow was doing that thing where, like, it passes by, like, the street lights, and so it looks, because it's all dark around the street lights, you see the snow falling near the light, and it just looks like the snow's coming out of the light, like the snow is, like, emitting from the light. I remember James walking a little bit ahead of me and standing in like a pool of light under one of the street lights in the orange light, and looking at him there and being like, I just really like him a lot, and I never want to be apart. And that was that. So that's the story. And now 20 years later, I can't get rid of him. 20 years. Can you believe it? 20 years. Ugh. So anyway, that's the story. Also, Jane Krakowski is her name. Thank you very much, Rita. Thank you very much. BT Dubs, if you're just joining, we're just hanging out and chatting about Murder, She Wrote, gay bars, Starsky and Hutch, and other stuff, and about my romantic past. And then we're going to watch my new video about why gay bars completely transformed suddenly in 1980. Why gay bars went from relatively authentic in the 70s to totally bonkers in the 80s. So we're going to be watching that in about 15 minutes when this live stream ends. If technology works, which it always does, if technology works, it's going to send you right on over to my new video here on YouTube. If it doesn't work, there's a link in the description of this live stream, so you can use that manually. But it should send you over, unless you're on some like weird, sometimes like the Roku devices don't do it properly. So anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. And that is the subject matter. I saw somebody just ask, what is the subject matter? And then it scrolled and I lost your comment. But that is the subject matter of the video. Oh, there it is. John Collins says, what's the subject matter of your first? Oh, whoa. What's the subject matter of your first YouTube video? That's an interesting question. Let me think about that. Let me also wipe my nose because it's a bad allergy day. It's my own fault for that. Like all of my plants are blooming out on the balcony right now. I let my lettuce go to seed. My lettuce is bolting. So, all my lettuce plants have these nice little flowers on them, which, we got all the leaves we wanted off of them. So I ate most of those plants and now it's just nice to see them making seeds. So I'm going to have some lettuce seeds. Anyway, this is not answering your question at all. I started my first serious professional-ish YouTube videos were about Proposition 8 in California. It was interviews with gay married folks about why gay marriage is important to them. But going way back, I was posting just videos from college and stuff like that. Still, the uploads still exist on my YouTube channel, but I've made them private because they really don't fit with the stuff that I've got on there now. But yeah, that's what I got on my. That was my first. Let me take a look. What's the oldest video? If I go all the way back to the beginning of my YouTube channel, what have I got back? All the way at the end. So I've got 108. This says I've got 130. Nope. The number keeps going up as I scroll. Now it says 220, 250, 280. Why? I'm scrolling back, but the number 310. The number of 340 of videos that I have keeps changing. 370, 400, 430. It just keeps going up by 30 every time I scroll. What? 490. Boy, I really do have a lot of videos that so I've got hundreds of videos on my channel. Most of them are hidden because they have nothing. I used to use this video for personal videos. Don't really do that anymore. So there's videos of my pet rats. I used to have pet rats. I miss them very much. Rats are the best. Rats are just the absolute best. So I have videos of my old videos of pet rats. Oh, here's first thing I uploaded. Here, I'll put it up on screen so you can see it. This is an unlisted. It's private actually. It's a private video. So you would not be able to see this other. Oh my God, this is old. Holy cow, this is old. All right, hold on. We're putting this up on screen. If I can make it work, let's see here. So I'm going to make this full screen, and then we're going to go to the window capture. We're going to capture this. Here we go. So first of all, just to give you an idea of how old my first upload is, this is what we're looking at. And this video, I got to mute this because it uses copyrighted music. This video was when I was teaching myself CG. I was teaching myself computer animation in the 90s, many lifetimes ago. I was learning computer animation. This is a video that I made when I was learning computer animation. Oh my God, it's from a VHS tape. So here we go. This is my very first upload to YouTube. And you can see why I've hidden these, because they have literally nothing to do with what is on my channel now. I think this is something I made for a physics or chemistry class. Obviously these are electrons and protons and neutrons. I've got little, oh yeah, no, I remember this. So I started from the smallest objects that I could. So here's little chemical arrangements, and it becomes, gradually we back out further and further and further. There's some chemistry. I forget what this is. This is some piece of DNA probably. Look at my terrible texture wrapping there. Oh well. Yeah, here we go. We're forming chemical bonds. This was, I want to say 93, 94 maybe that I made this. So before literally all of you were born, I'm sure. What if I recreated this in VR chat and just kind of walked around on it? So now, that was a ridiculous transition. So now we've got, we're assembling some DNA here, I believe. Everything's kind of zipping together. Here we go. Some extraordinarily rudimentary animation going on here. I'm looking back at this. This isn't so bad. It's probably, I don't know, it was probably 15 or so when I made this. This was how I did DNA. Like I discovered like it's very, oh, okay. So it gets abstract in a moment because I was like trying to get to the end of, those are chromosomes, I think. I was trying to get to the end of this project and just kind of like, I animated the beginning and the end of this project basically. And didn't have time to do the beginning. So I just threw together a bunch of like rando shapes. There we go. There's a chromosome inside a cell. But what is that spinning police light on the bottom there? I don't know. And then we get, this is just a piece of another project. It's a little monster. It's just a little monster. Why not? That exists inside the human body. Tack this on at the end. Why not? That was a default texture that came with the software. What was I using to make this? I have no memory of what I was using to make this. Yeah, so I ran out. Oh boy, that camera motion. I ran out of time to finish this project. There he is, this little garbage can mouth monster. Getting attacked by I didn't even have time to like texture those objects, so it's just wireframes. And then there's a separate project that I made. I made this little butterfly in 3D. Which, there we go. There we go. You can kind of see him there. This little butterfly. And that, I believe, is the end of the project. There you have it. My very first YouTube upload. Ta-da! So that is private on my channel because, like, nobody wants to see that. So, and yet I just showed it to you. So there you go. Congratulations. So there we are. Oh yeah, yep. I was 10 in 93, 91 baby here. Oh, Marcy is an old lady, 52. You're only slightly. I'm about 10 years behind you. Nails was 12 in 93. Didn't know you could do computer animation at home on VHS. Well, so somehow I transferred it off of the computer onto. I don't remember how I put it onto VHS, but then the transformations that animation has gone through, because it was on VHS. It was on a computer. Somehow got onto VHS, then digitized it back off of VHS onto the computer. What a mess. Vere says, I uploaded my first program to internet in 94 because I was a teenager. It was removed from my already bad English in the documentation, being completed with a swear every second word. Whoops. Oh, well. Nathan Smith says, I accept the tiny monster that lives inside me. There we go. Yeah, I invented Angry Birds. Oh my God, you're right. They are very Angry Birds. Yeah, so anyway, that's to answer your question, my first thing. And then I've got a bunch of like family videos and stuff that I made in high school. And then I used to do this thing where I would like, oh boy, I would monitor. This is the kind of nerd that I am. This is also private on my YouTube channel, so I'll show you another little private video here. I would monitor trains because, of course, I'm obsessed with trains. Where do I have it here? That's not it. No. I may not be able to show you this one because it doesn't look like it wants to cooperate. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally show you the wrong thing and put like all my like, I don't want to dox like my patrons or something like that. Oh, here we go. So I used to just monitor trains in San Francisco. This is 2007. And so I'd make these time lapses of how the Muni system was performing. I don't know. I think I did this like in the hopes that like I'd be able to catch like problems. Like you could definitely see them like bunching up weirdly. My idea was like, oh, I'll identify the times that the trains are like malfunctioning or having problems, and that will help Muni somehow debug their transit system. Never really got around to helping anybody. Just made it. Oh well. Oh yeah, Robert Haney says that one Stephen Guy in Dynasty is gay. Yes, one of the very few, not very few, but one of the few-ish gay characters of the early 80s. Dynasty, originally entitled Oil, and that gay character was there from the beginning, but it took them a while to like figure him out. Let's see. Oh, and Patrick was 28 in 93. Oh, ancient. Hello from New Orleans, says Nola Ray. Hello to you. Eric is a 1979 baby, childhood completely 80s and a little 90s. Lord Rotnick says, it may date itself with these graphics. Man, it's always the first thing you think of when you see that. Oh, that early 3D art. Yeah, are you talking about the spinning light? Yep. Oh, Video Drum Competition is a Lawnmower Man. Yes, it is a little Lawnmower Man. Steven says that little monster, this little stomach monster could be its own franchise. Yeah. Twago. Matt says Trains Rights. Yes, here we are. Trains Rights. Look at this. Why did I do this? I would set, like, the way that I would do this was I would set the computer up to just, like, be on the next bus screen literally all day. And I set up some sort of, like, macro to take screen grabs every minute or something like that. And then compile them all into a video. It's a lot of work for really nothing. So really nothing's changed in my life. I guess this was before Muni had real-time alerts as nails. Yeah, I think that 2007, I don't think they had, like, any sort of, like, notification of anything. It was a real pain in the neck. Jess, I've not seen the Jackie Collins. Oh goodness, the Jackie Collins story. And I just looked at the time. So new video about to premiere 3 minutes. So I'm going to wrap up this stream. I was getting so busy looking at trains. I got distracted. So we're going to wrap up this stream and head on over to my brand new video about gay bars and Murder, She Wrote and Starsky Hutch. Now this should, ideally, when I wrap up the stream, send you over there automatically. If not, there's a link in the little description, the blurb, and so that'll take you there manually if you have to. And let me just, here, I'm going to put in the chat too. Here's the link. And it's going to go live in like just 2 minutes or so. New video here. So we're gonna head over there. I'll see you in the chat over there in like 2 minutes. Thanks again, everybody, for popping by and joining me for a little chat. And thanks for all the ideas and thanks for all the education. I learned so much from doing these chats with you. And I will see you again very soon. Well, I'll see you in just like 2 minutes over on 1 minute over on the new video. And then we'll hang out. Oh, and join me. I'm not going to do another Twitch stream today, but I am going to do a Twitch stream tomorrow. So join me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/MattBaum. Going to be streaming tomorrow afternoon. So come join me over there because I'm too sleepy today to do a Twitch stream. I'm just going to conk out. All right. So here we go. I will see you all in the chat very shortly. If I can figure out how to end the stream.